Welcome to Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. I'm your host with the most. Yes. Okay, see, my intro today has nothing to do with my guest today. Totally different. Everything on my intro, you can't even relate it with the person I'm bringing on the show. That's how it is on the show. I could just go here, and there, you know. We all have wishful thinking, don't we? There are things that are wishful, like they say, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, you know. Like you go to a Jodu beggar, so not that beggar, okay. So, and really, beggar has been riding in this country for years, you know. So, there are times I wish, you know, for certain things, and they just don't happen. I've always had wishful thinking, like you're hoping for that big breakthrough, that big thing to come to you. There were days back then that some person might call me and I'm wishing for maybe a prospect to come through, or I'm wishing for something better. It was a wrong notion. You know, somebody calls you, Koffi, please, we want you to come and MC our event, blah, blah, blah. We only have this. So I'll not tell them, sorry, I'm booked. I'll not name a particular brand that I'm hoping might reach out to me. I've done it once or twice and it worked. I might just hope that, maybe this company I've worked on before, I'll just pray that around that period that this person is trying to book me, that company will call me for work. And bam, it works. So one particular time I tried it again, I was hopeful. I had met Dangote at an event. And you know, we had a good banter. So I was believing that the way we rapport and took picture, Dangote. In the next few days, he will call me for work. So somebody called me for a job. And I told them wishfully, like a horse or a beggar that wanted to ride. Sorry, I have a booking that day with Dangote. With so much gusto and confidence. And that's how I waited. I waited. A day to that event, it became clear. Say Dangote didn't even see me. He was somewhere licking gelato. It's okay. And then I went to sleep. In my dream, I saw myself at the Dangote refinery as they were building it. I was carrying pong, pouring concrete. I woke out of that dream by myself. I called those people. I said, please, I don't care about the money. Tomorrow I'll be there. I will come and do the job. Because if Dangote would eventually call me, I think that's what they are going to call me for. It will not be my own wish. It is their own wish that they want to call me for. So sometimes, grab what comes to you. It might be God talking to you before destiny will take you to another destination. So please, stay back. Don't go anywhere. Stay on this destination and watch this station, Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. Stay focused on your focus. I told you before. Run your race. Don't run another person's race.
Hi, my name is Yvonne Jeged. I'm a Nollywood actor. I am here on Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. Don't change the dial.
Okay, yes, as usual on the show, I try to come a bit different from what you would have expected, okay? So, if you were told that my next guest would be on this show, you'd be like, is it ever going to be possible? Now, this is a young legend. It's amazing to say this because he comes from a trajectory of legends who have, in their own way, made their impact in the world. From father to brother to himself, and then even to his own nephew. Now, they are making landmark statements globally, musically, and in their consciousness about the right things in humanity. Now, the reason why I love this young man is because he is about the only man who has constantly stood against injustices everywhere in the world, not just back home in Nigeria. If it is happening at Nepal, he will talk about it. If it is happening at Honolulu, he will talk. Anywhere in the world that something just does not go right, he will talk about it. And then he is so learned, as in he know everything will happen everywhere. His head is a clock that never goes to sleep. I don't know how he manages it. And at the same time, he is a fantastic composer and musicologist, a musician par excellence, one who, at some point, I discovered would have been an international acclaimed rapper if he had wanted to. Because he knows how to rap, but he doesn't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, you're wondering, who be this person who just carry everything? Grammy nominee. Grammy nominee. Okay. There's so much to say about this guy. I want to introduce you, Kuti. Oh, okay, I don't talk. Big Bird Kuti, ladies and gentlemen, on the show. Humour Hangout.
Thanks for having me. Okay, because you know that money they owe me is fine. The way you don't introduce me now, I'll dash you the money. It's obvious. You must know I paid for this introduction. Me, man, I was wondering who you were introducing. I was like, who is this guy Koffi is talking about? I beg you. Koffi, don't kill me, I beg.
Man!
I'm happy to be at your show, though.
Shell, if I tell you, we did Instagram live at some point, but we couldn't talk about a lot of things. We met 3 times before we now became close, and you would never have remembered because I was always just that guy that would just. The first time we met, Abeokuta, Gateway Hotel, you guys had just finished some performance and you were detailing your band members, and then someone got you upset. And the way you were very young, and the way you handled as a man, I was like, this young boy has some very powerful authority. I was envious, like, I wish I had authority like this.
Asheni. They do juju. That's why all of them are Christian and Muslim. When they do juju like me now. All those things they do for our body. All those one are share I want shalom shishe. Let's do it that way.
So the second time,
it's not me. It's God.
It's God. You always wow people anytime you speak. Now, is this something you do intentionally, like you just want to pour knowledge all the time? Because I notice you're so versed in a lot of ways. Do you intentionally want to pour knowledge? Because I know a few people in this world that anytime they open their mouth, they want to pour knowledge. Nas, Damien, Mali, anytime they open their mouth, and you seem to be like that kind of person.
Sometimes I intentionally want to share some things with people because I realize that not only Nigerians, African people all over the world, whether in America, as African Americans or immigrants, or in Europe as European Africans, African Europeans or immigrants, or anywhere we are in the world. It's true.
See all the terminologies, descriptions of
Africans. Yeah, because they are the Africans that were taken there as slavery, that their ancestry, 5, 3, 4 generations were all Europeans, even though they're Africans. So, but there are some of us that are just willingly going now by ourselves. It's the same thing though, but because really, if you look at the way it is set up, the European embassies put their embassies here to screen us. They don't give the worst of us visa. Wow. Even if you are from the ghetto, you have to go and lie with your application. You have to raise yourself up. Many of us that enter that are poor or uneducated, we snuck in. And if you look at slavery too did not capture weak people, old sick people. Slavery is also about getting your best that can walk. True. So it's still the same thing, just disguised. But just now we are going willingly.
Disguised.
Everything is economics. It's the economics of it. So anytime I'm relating to our people, I find out that those that are our leading blacks, so-called leading blacks in all in institutions, tend to always want to give us the narrative of the oppressor. And if that's the only narrative our people have, then we have a problem in terms of removing ourselves from our situation. So that's why the name of my show on Lagos Talk is called The People's Perspective.
Yeah, I seem to always want to move away from the fact that you're Fela's son. I don't like the tool.
There's no moving away from it now.
A lot of people always want to put you under that shadow all the time, the way I say it.
It doesn't mind, I don't mind.
Okay.
The thing is, they put me under the shadow and then they say it's a bad thing, but then all their favorite artists are under the same shadow, forcing themselves into, and then they celebrate that.
Exactly, that's where I was even going to
I can't do it because it's my father.
It's crazy.
It's not crazy, it's actually quite tactical. It's how people can appropriate what is not their own while sidelining the original,
Yes.
It's the same thing that they do in Nigeria. The way they siphon our resources away while blocking the people that own it from enjoying it.
I'm wondering, the real Afrobeats pioneers are being pushed into the corner like, but then, fortunately, they are still blazing the trail. Almost every Grammy is either Femi is there or Seun is there, and the last one, the awards came back home to the original owners, and that makes me glad, it makes me happy. Seun got nominated some years back, and very soon, I'm very sure again, with his next body of work, he's going to get another nomination and a win. Amen, somebody. Okay, I'll share somebody. So I'll be right back. It's still Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. I'm here with Big Bird, Seun Kuti. We'll be back.
I don't know where you might be listening to us from, but particularly I want to tell you about what is happening in Lagos. One of the things you are familiar with and you know, like I know, is Lagos traffic. I beg of you, Lagos traffic will always make you look like you are a big boy, like you have made it. You wake up by 5, going to office to resume by 8:30. You will get to the office by 9. You come back, you close by 5, you get home by 10. Lagos traffic will make you feel like you are a big boy until you check your account balance at the end of the month. It will now be reading like radio frequency 94.1. Then you know that you need to run out of Lagos. Now, talking about traffic, it's a peculiar thing in Lagos. It's just like rice and beans. If you are in Lagos and you don't experience traffic, sometimes I drive. And when I drive for like, perhaps I'm coming from the mainland to the island, there's a place I will get to, I will not see traffic. I will have to park and wait for people to move because it will look like they are robbing in front. There's some places you drive in Lagos, you don't see traffic. Suspect everything. Suspect. Especially now, post-COVID. I tell people, I say, especially in Lagos now, there are things you should not buy in traffic. Things you shouldn't buy at all in traffic. And a big eye, make we pick this one run, and they make prostitution start. Things you shouldn't buy. One of the things I just want to tell you about straight is clothes. I saw my neighbor the other day. He said he bought Christmas clothes for his children. He bought for himself. Gucci up, Gucci down, Gucci car. I asked him how much. He told me 8,500 per the clothes he bought. I was surprised. I said, Gucci, me too, I want to rock Gucci. This December, I must rock Gucci. Coming from Obalende 2 weeks ago, under the bridge, I saw one guy shouting, buy your Gucci here, Gucci here, Gucci here. I stopped by. Oh boy, how much? Said, Oga, this one I go give you 3,500. I said, so they cheat my neighbor. I said, give me 2, my buy for me and my babe. As I carry the 2 reach house, only for me to wear them on Sunday. Make I just wear Sunday. As I open them the next morning, I see an abuchi the right on top. When I wear it on Sunday, I don't already wear and reach church. They say, Oga. I say, now my brother only buchi. Yesterday na his birthday. We just even go wear them. We just even go wear them today. But seriously, on a more serious note, I tell people, one of the things that I raved during the COVID, before the COVID rather, pre-COVID, was some of the pastors who predicted what will happen in 2020. I tell people, I say, now, pastor, we don't get church member. Now they get time for witchcraft. Believe me, you see all these pastors that their church are 32 members, 29 members, 28.7. They have time for witchcraft. You see their banners, you know the kind of things that they want to do. You hear, bring me my wedding gown. My visa should be here. But how many times have you seen big pastors? I don't want to begin to mention churches. All those big pastors, you know, in Lagos and Abuja, how many times do you see them have time for witchcraft? All those ones where their church members don't reach like 5,000, 10,000 capacity, 100,000 capacity. No time for witchcraft. They just call you, give you salvation, and preach words. You have to make it is their problem. Now, but I have one problem with one pastor in Lagos here. The man has money. He has members. But he still has time for witchcraft. It baffles me till today. Because of the way DSS are picking people, I will not mention the name of his church, but his church is in Ikoto, near the roundabout. If you see the way that man they take deliver witchcraft, to be winch go dey hungry you. Hear me. It delivers you from which it gives you half bag of rice and 50,000. You appreciate your witchcraft. You will be proud of what you have in you. Very proud. If you watch the thing for DSA, I don't know if you have this decoder. If you watch it, you see the way it delivers witchcraft, you'll be impressed. Even you would like to go there by yourself. I watched one the other day. I saw him delivering some people. As he pointed hand to one witchcraft from Maputo in Mozambique, he said, "Spirit out! Spirit of this out!" The man refused to move. They called him. They put microphone in his mouth. "Oga, what is your problem?" He said, "Settle me." So the man of God called the ushers. "Give him one bag of rice and 100,000 naira." They gave him. He still refused to move from the line. They put microphone. "Oga, what's your problem?" He said they should give him onions and tomato. He want to do stew. Let the package be complete. In case you don't know, my name is MC Chooks. And you're watching Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. Don't move from my soul.
Okay, I'm back. It's Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru. Yes, I'm about to just share a few playful things with my buddy here.
When people bring out their phones to share something with you, it's gonna be a bombshell.
Okay, Seun, this one is going to be a bit unconventional. Seeing that you're a very romantic person, I saw your post with your wife, and it's got everybody, very interested in that post. I liked it. What's your favorite lovemaking angle?
Me? My favorite love-making angle or position?
It's the same question.
My favorite, I don't know. I like the girl on top because I'm kind of lazy.
Have you ever been drunk, Seun?
Drunk?
Yeah.
Of course, many times. I've even been drunk to the extent where I was asking the ancestors to just make sure I survive and I don't die. And if I don't die, apart from the drink we use during prayers, I would never drink again in my life.
Okay.
I've been that drunk.
This thing I used to tell people that as much as people say fella was this, fella was that, he strictly had just, how many of you?
6.
6 children. And these other fathers that condemn fella a lot. Oh, yakpa.
We don't have, but after my father died, we found out we had a brother.
Okay.
We only added one person, so 7, really, to be honest, in Australia. But nobody knew. Even my father didn't know.
Really?
Even the boy didn't know, because his mother did not tell him, because he was adopted.
Oh.
When his mother had him, I don't want to say his story, but he didn't. Nobody knew. And as if fella knew and forgot about, just conveniently hid him in Australia.
Oh, nice. I like this. You say all these things I've never heard before, and I'm grateful you're saying it here. Thank you so much. I like it. Okay, so
it's not news. I mean, if you check, it's there.
Is there? Oh, fine. People like us, we don't go to Google to look for people's private lives, really. It's good that you're telling us by yourself. So, this is it. Seun just has a few more minutes on the show. I want to take quotes of the guru, then come back to the final part where I get to dish it hot. Please stay tuned. It's Humour Hangout with Koffi Tha Guru, and I'll be right back. Okay, yes, it's the final onslaught of the show Humour Hangout. It's getting to that point where I get to test this young man here, okay? Her handsome husband gave her handbag outside an hotel here on the island.
It's even too long.
It's too long.
Her handsome husband gave her...
Her handsome husband gave her handbag outside an hotel here on the island.
Her handsome husband gave her handbag outside an hotel here on the island. Is that it?
Yes,
her handsome husband gave her a handbag outside a hotel here on the island.
5 times.
Her handsome husband gave her a handbag outside a hotel here on the island. Her handsome husband gave her a handbag outside a hotel here on the island. Her handsome husband gave her a handbag outside a hotel here on the island. Her handsome husband gave her.
We know you know how to sing. We know you know how to sing. And that's my final question to you. I know.
Outside a hotel here on the island.
You don't do now. You don't do now. Not do now. Which I come to shoulder. Don't do now. What? I'll change the question next time. Maybe you are coming to another season. Maybe season 5 or 6. You will see. You go hot.
Bring it on.
I also noticed that lately you've been doing a lot of collaborations with a lot of young people. You know.
Yes, because I'm bored. Oh my God. Ancestors help me. I'm bored out of my mind. I've not worked. My last show was on 7th of December 2019, like my last paying show. So this is 2021. Is March. So I've not done anything in a long time, and I've not been able to record my own material with the band as well because we've not been able to travel. All my projects musically are just kind of like stalled. So this is the only way for me to at least get out some musical.
And you're doing it well, bro. As in the way you're entering each one of these guys, different ways. I'm just like, this one is different from this one. I say we should do more of this. And I see that a lot of the young gays are just coming over to you. They just,
but I only do it if I like the song.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't do it if it's a gimmick. I don't want to gimmick. Like I won't do a song that someone just, there has to be actually something artistic behind the idea. Yeah.
That last one I told you I liked, as in, man, it's in my head all the time.
Animal by MZ. The song with MZ for me is probably one of the best.
I like it.
Done. Yeah.
It's you all should check out Animal by MZ. And then your flow in it, you're feeling yourself. I noticed you were feeling yourself on that song.
I'll be fine, boy.
You're feeling yourself. I was just
I have to give the ladies something.
And then you're not doing. Let me do my own part. I was expecting to do this guy. You don't say you don't do near Egmont side.
Yes, I mean. I'm already taken, so whatever I'm doing is for my wife.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a wonderful time. Short, precise, but then so that we can have some more in the future. I really appreciate that you took the time to come spend your valuable wealth of wisdom with us. I didn't allow him go in deep because I know him. If we should open one topic now about Nigerian government, this episode would not finish. That's why I didn't want to go there at all. He managed to try and go. I know agree. I block him on this show. We not go government. I want you to just be you outside government. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would say thank you. Which one do you prefer, tea or coffee?
Tea. I stopped drinking coffee. It wasn't agreeing with me anymore as I was growing old. So
now
I'm a tea guy.
Oh, fine. Tea is good. So I have a mug for you, Koffi Tha Guru mug.
Thank you.
So that you can enjoy your tea anytime. I have something else here for you. And wine?
Yes, I appreciate it. I enjoy your music more than your comedy self. So thank you very much, from a Koffi Tha Guru fan to other Koffi Tha Guru fan out there.
You be my fan?
Yes, now she said be my fan. We are both together combined one AC.
Alright, that's been the show. I'll have Big Bread Kuti on another episode, but right now, take what you have, enjoy it, replay it, rewatch it until I bring him on the show another time. He has to run, he has some very pressing engagements, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the time.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you, bro.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Africa. You don't.
Oh, Africa.
Never come on the mic now.
I thought we were done. I didn't know you were still saluting.
Never come on the mic. Thank you, people. See you next time.
I'm sorry, I'm not rushing. Africa.